Hi, I'm Brett from MRT Performance, and today we've got an update on this car that we did a couple of days ago, giving you some information on what to look for to maintain a reliable, healthy engine with regards to airflow meter sensors. I suggest you have a look at that video if you're looking at modifying the GC8 range and model. But what we're going to talk about today is, after you've checked your car and you've got a healthy running mechanical package, well, what can you do to get more performance increase? And I can say, in this particular car, this guy's going to be now very happy. We've had it in the workshop, we've had the front off the engine, we've checked the timing belt, the tensioners. It did need a birthday, because remember, these cars should have timing belt tensioners checked every 4 years. Spark plugs, fuel filter are other common things that you should be aware of. But this car, we're talking 16, 17 years old now, over 100,000 Ks, but it's still in amazingly good condition. And these cars are incredibly good value for money, being a WRX model, which you can tell because it doesn't have the red inlet manifold. So if you want to tell the difference between the GC8 on what's a true WRX engine and what is an STI engine, if it's got the aluminium inlet manifold, then it's a WRX. But if it's got the red painted inlet manifold, it's an STI. Don't fall into the trap of seeing this and thinking it's an STI or the badge on the front, because it's actually a WRX and not an STI. So what have we done? Well, we've checked the airflow meter sensor, we've made sure the car is reliable and happy for a performance upgrade with one of the MRT power kits. We have custom tuned the factory ECU with the RaceROM software, because this factory ECU on this model can be tuned. Don't let anybody convince you that it can't. It's a very cost-effective way of gaining a reliable increase in performance. On a mechanically standard car, you can typically get anywhere between 15 and 25 kilowatts at the wheels with no mechanical modifications, using factory standard airbox, factory standard turbo, factory injectors and factory exhaust. But this particular client now has opted for the XB kit upgrade, which is custom tuned ECU, MRT complete turbo back exhaust with engine pipe, centre pipe, high flow muffler, high flow catalytic converter, custom tuned RaceROM software on the ECU, brought together as a package and using original factory airbox. And I just want to point out that this particular model, there's another video we talk about, very, very sensitive airflow meter sensor, very, very sensitive signal coming from the airbox. Highly recommend that you only ever use factory standard airbox. Don't go to so-called cold air intakes or pod filters. We used to do that over 10 years ago, but technology has now proved that that is not a reliable package, and it's better off to have the original factory ECU with a factory standard airbox for correct signal measurement of the airflow meter sensor, because this is one of the critical elements that tells the factory ECU what air is going into the engine, so the ECU can deliver the right amount of ignition timing and fuel to give you the right airflow meters, air-fuel ratio figures on your fuel mixture in the engine to give you a reliable engine package and not damage your big end bearings. Because a lot of people think these engines are weak from a design point of view with big end bearing failure, when in actual fact the big end bearing failure is caused by excessive ignition timing or pinging, which down over a long period of time causes damage to the big end bearings, and ultimately they fail, and people think it's oil when actually it was mechanical modifications or poor tune. So what can this client expect? Well, XB power kit on this particular car, compared to a factory standard car, we've now delivered him over factory standard between 40 and 50 kilowatts at the wheels at 4,400 RPM. But look at the increase in torque. At 3,400 RPM, it's got around 240 Newton meters, but it's now got 360 Newton meters at 3,100 to 3,200 RPM. If this particular client opted to do an aftermarket STI turbo, the graph would be up around here, probably adding another 20 to 30 kilowatts using a mechanically standard engine internals. And these are really good package of parts, really good reliable engine and a chassis if you want good value for money. I'll do some still photos so you can have a look at the MRT complete turbo back exhaust with the parts that we spoke of a few minutes ago. But there's proof in the pudding of what you can expect to get out of this particular car if you want to have some fun. So have a look at the power kits that you can download off our website. Just click on the link at the top under performance, and that'll link you to a whole range of other parts. You can download the technical documents and other information to help you out. I'll load this dyno graph and some still photos of this particular car, but just have a look at it from the side. I mean, this particular car is in amazingly good condition. It's still got probably what looks like the original rotors on the front. This car comes factory standard with 4-pot calipers on the front and the sliding caliper on the back. Still got the original bonnet scoop. The interior looks like it's just been delivered from the factory. So this guy's going to have a real sleeper of a car. It's going to be a fun car to drive. So, one last thing, you might be wondering what this is. Well, when we're on the dyno, this is the air supply for the top mount intercooler, which when it's turned on, fills up like a big windsock and supplies dedicated air to the top mount intercooler for reliable dyno figures. You get your car dynoed at any workshop, make sure that they're relying on good air supply, because you can't get enough through the bonnet scoop, and if you lift the bonnet, you have to have a dedicated fan, otherwise you get heat soak, and that has a knock-on effect to making it difficult for your tuner to tune the car because of the change in inlet temperature. That's enough for today on the Power Kit upgrades. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Instagram, wherever you are in the world. I really hope you have fun in this particular model, but here in Australia, they're great value for money, and hope we have helped you with some information on how to get fun out of your car. But for now, I'm Brett Middleton. Thanks for watching.